YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with some basketball analysis on analysisplayground.com and on YouTube. We gonna talk about the Chicago Bulls defeating the Atlanta Hawks in a shootout in the fourth quarter. It led to overtime where the Bulls outscored them 7-3. Well, in the first quarter, the Chicago Bulls got off to a good lead against the Hawks, 24-17, and they had another hot shooting quarter in the second, 34-25. You thought the game was going to be over. You thought that the fight was going to be over, and the Atlanta Hawks come rolling back 26-18 in the third quarter and 28-20 in the fourth quarter, giving themselves a chance to win, and they ultimately blew it because a guy just couldn't make a layup or a lob. Got too happy, got too jittery, ended up blowing their opportunity to steal this game. Then they go into overtime, and the Bulls was able to score more points and pick off where they left. This was a game where you had a team that lost shot 50% from the field and 45% from three and 81% from the free throw line, even though they did have 26 turnovers and 28 personal fouls. You look at the Bulls of how they had to win this game. They had to shoot 46% from the field and 44% from three and 79% from the free throw line. The numbers don't really tell you a story of how the game actually went because shots was missed, defense was played, and the Bulls didn't turn the ball over more than the Hawks, which gave them transition and opportunities to really win this game. And you look at the fact that they also had 13 steals, the Bulls, and they had 4 blocks, and they had less turnovers in general, and that gave them just enough to eke by. And it was just a well played game by both teams when it comes to execution and when it comes to shot making. Both teams came to play. Both teams had killer instinct, but only one team could win this particular game. Baker, 9 points, -8 and plus minus, one personal foul, 3 turnovers, one block, 2 assists, one of them, 5 rebounds. One of them was offensive. 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 4 of 9 from the field. Wallace, 22 points, led his team in scoring, -20 and plus minus. He did have 5 personal fouls and 6 turnovers. That's not what you want to see with your primary scorer tonight, but he kind of had to force it up. He kind of had to find out how to score, find his way to the basket, find his way to the 3 point shots, and it came with a cost because of they overusing him to be the guy that carries them over the hump, even though it didn't happen tonight. 2 assists. He also had, 2 steals, 7 assists. One of them was offensive, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 5 of 7 from three. He also was 7 of 11 from the field. So he was efficient scoring the ball. He just had tough times getting to the basket and getting to his shot without getting stripped or a guy that's going against him taking advantage of him trying to be an overloader. Wood, 6 points, -2 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 assist. He also had 3 rebounds, 2 of 6 from the 3 point line, 2 of 6 from the field in general. Windler, 17 points, was a good, secondary option in that starting lineup when it comes to scoring the basketball and rebounding. He had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 turnovers, 5 personal fouls. So he kind of copied Wallace in that sense. -11 and plus minus, 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 7 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Liddell, 9 points, -17 and plus minus, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 1 from three, 2 of 4 from the field. Agenda, 5 points, +8 and plus minus, 7 personal fouls, which is way too many. 3 turnovers, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the field. Joyner, 7 points, +10 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 steal. He did have a bunch of assists off the bench with 8. Also 5 rebounds in 25 minutes. That's very productive. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He was 0 of 2 from three and 1 of 6 from the field, but he was able to make an impact with his passing and with his rebounding and just giving them spot minutes to come in and cause some type of damage, to the Bulls without them being able to control what he did. And he took good care of the ball. in that role of being the decision maker. 18 points for Bolden, plus 12 and plus minus, two personal foul, one turnover, two steals, three assists, three rebounds. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from three, 7 to 12 from the field. Norris, 6 points, plus 8 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, one block, one steal, four rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from three, 2 of 6 from the field. Like I said, I already told you their team numbers, so we can look at the Chicago Bulls. Sanogo, 17 points, plus 22 and plus minus, three personal fouls, three turnovers. He had a huge defensive impact, 2 blocks and 2 steals, 1 assist. He also grabbed 9 rebounds. 6 of them was defensive, 3 of them was offensive, 5 or 6 from the free throw line, 6 or 7 from the field. Just got buckets. But Stewart, game high, 37 points. This guy was 8 of 14 from 3. He went to the free throw line 7 times, made all 7 of them perfecto. 11 of 19 from the field, absolutely a bucket. He also was able to get 7 assists to go along with those 37 points and 3 rebounds. He had 6 turnovers. He had 3 personal fouls, but he was a plus 17 and plus minus. Number 2 points up for Drell, -6 and plus minus, 6 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 0 of 2 from the 3-point line, 1 of 4 from the field. Funk, also 7 points, plus 5 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 steal, 1 rebound, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from 3, and 2 of 5 from the field in general. Phillips, 21 points, was second in scoring for the Chicago Bulls, plus 9 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 3 steals, 2 rebounds, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 4 of 7 from 3, 6 of 10 from the field. Matas Buzelis, 11 points for him, got into double figures within 29 minutes off the bench, but he only shot 4 of 17 from the field, and he was 1 of 6 from 3, and he shot a tough 3 that he made, but he was able to get to the free throw line once, and he was able to go 2 of 2 from the field, from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 steals, 1 block, 5 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. 2 points for Seaborn, plus 5 and plus minus, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from the field. Smart, 4 points, -10 and plus minus, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 assists, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, and 1 of 4 from the field. And then Brooks, 2 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 of 2 from the field. And I already went over their team stats. And the Bulls does just enough to eke out that victory. And like I said, the fourth quarter just was great basketball. Guys making their threes, guys being confident, guys knowing that it's a lot on the line, and using that sense of urgency to be able to play a high octane type of game. And I'm just seeing 1 3, 1 shot. Then I see the Chicago Bulls mixing it up, getting threes, getting to the basket, getting to the free throw line, making shots all over the court to the best of their abilities, moving the ball, trusting each other, playing well together. And this is just a group of guys that were just put together on the fly, and they just figuring it out while still getting their numbers, while still proving that they can play at the NBA level. I love what I seen out of the Chicago Bulls, but the Atlanta Hawks, they might didn't have the greatest record, but I like that they have some type of heart in them. They was beaten, and they came back and gave it an opportunity, that they didn't really have, and they had to make it on their own. And they didn't make excuses. They didn't whine and complain. They started to compete the way that they needed to before the game was over. And you can say they was well coached. You can say they was well prepared. You can say that they got hot when they needed to give themselves a chance to steal this game. But you got to give the Chicago Bulls credit. They built that lead. They was able to correct their mistakes enough to where they was able to win. And I can see them being known as a decent defensive team, holding them under 100, holding them to 50% ain't a great thing to say, but they also got their fair share of blazing this team. And I think that it was just a good game to watch. Like, it was just fun to see both teams stay hot in that fourth quarter, and for the Bulls to continue to stay hot even to overtime. They really figured out a formula that works for them, and they really understand, how to play the game of basketball. And this is a game that I would say this was a classic. You know, it wasn't a great defensive game, but some of these shots was tough. Even a 3 point shot, they create just a little bit of space or just a little bit of an opening, and the teams was just knocking them down. And even with the layups, like they still was contested, or they still have somebody in front of them, and they just found a way to get it in. It's just the will to be great and the want to be great that can sometimes be the difference. I want to make this basket. I want to get to the free throw line. I want to make a 2 pointer. I want to make this three, and just having the confidence to take it and knock it down, or to take it the next time, even though you missed it before. And that's the mentality that you have to be successful in this league. And I feel like both of them teams, you know, wore a Pride Fest type of shirt on tonight with their jerseys and said, we're going to go out banging. We're going to go out swinging. We're going to go out shooting. And that's what they did tonight. Is either they was at the free throw line, they was making a layup, or they was making a three. And that's the way you should play if that's how you play to your personnel. And I seen that, and I feel like this was a great game because of that. And it was just fun and beautiful to watch the game get played the right way. And even the isolation plays was successful. And you usually don't see that in a team offensive oriented team, because most of these guys usually can't create their own shot. But tonight they was able to do that. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Check out more analysis on my channel. If you're new to the channel, binge watch a bunch of content and you will be happy with what you see. If you returning or you already been subscribed, continue to check on the videos you missed throughout the weeks. And if you want more analysis, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you can get more of that, because I make basically daily content, and it's all varieties for basketball. One of the hardest working channels, one of the best content created channels out there, and you enjoy whatever you see. Other than that, I'm gone.